Hello, people of the multiverse, and welcome to another story. Today, we're revisiting a game. I'm going to be playing some Vampire Survivors. As always, though, at the start of the stream, we're just going to be getting everything set up. So kick back, relax, and we'll get into things shortly. Hey, Dancer, welcome in. How's your day been? Paperwork and lost stuff, but at least dinner and games went well? That's good. Darth Rainer, thank you for that. I appreciate. Funnily enough, no, like some of that's my time off. Sort of. There isn't really time off, but it's time that I'm not streaming. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are sort of my time off. Pepshire, are you with us yet? Panda, welcome in. Yeah, that's official paperwork's pain. Always a pain. Dancer! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Stepshire. Stepshire, I hope that means that the ads aren't keeping you away anymore. I do run ads at the start of the stream just while I'm setting up because you're not really missing much. Darth Rainer, tonight we are doing Vampire Survivors because not long ago it hit full release and we've done it in the past when people seem to enjoy it and it's popular in my community for people playing it themselves. But now it has Twitch integration, which I am very curious to find out about. Okay, so Twitter has been sorted out. Just got to do the Discord thing, and then we'll get into stuff. Oh no, Dad's looking for documentation that's been lost for a while. Uh, like that's some people's nightmare. Ooh, that's new. Ringcord now has a button underneath the actual post. Like it's got an external like push button to go watch stream. I'm a bit distracted because jumping between discords to let people know that we are here. I don't want to be posting in the wrong channels. So I'll just be a second. All have things set up differently. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Have I missed anything? There's a giveaway! Look at that. And I'm pretty much how I said to you earlier today, which is that it is warmer here at the moment, and therefore I am more sluggish than usual. That's right now, I don't know if I asked you how you're doing. Actually, I think I was waiting until you were back to ask the same thing of you. How are things? And yes, Dancer, I saw the no anonymous cheering thing. I can only imagine that it was people cheering anonymously and then like reporting it as fraudulent. I doubt that Twitch would care enough that people were pretending to be an extra person to be able to start hype trains, because that just means that people are spending more bits. $6 years. 6 years, that's huge. Congratulations, Stepshy. I hope you both have a fantastic time. I do remember you saying that you were busy for the end of the month, so I didn't know that was the reason though. Okay, let's jump over to Stream Raiders, where a new event has started. And it's got tentacles, so that's gotta be good, right? All of this stuff seems fairly normal. What's new features? Face ancient horrors, become insane, and achieve victory. Insanity mechanics. In Cult of the Deep, horrors beyond comprehension may turn raiders insane. Different sources increase their insanity, granting insane units powerful buffs, until they go completely insane and get highly debuffed. Each time a unit is exposed to an effect that applies insanity, it gets a new stage of insanity. Each stage replaces the previous ones. kind of wish that it wasn't a debuff and that units could actually swap sides. And it wasn't just our units that could do it. I would like insanity to apply to both sides. So that, like, can you imagine the chaos that would be caused if both sides' units would swap sides because of the effects that are on them? So the unit, first stage, the unit gets a damage and movement speed increase of 50%. The second stage, the unit gets damage and movement speed up to 100%. Final stage, the unit gets a debuff that reduces its damage and movement by 50%. And increases its damage received by 50%. So you want to get 2 buffs, you don't want to get 3. There are tentacle chests. Cult of the Deep maps contain tentacle chest enemies. Ally units can destroy them to get talismans, this event's special currency. So you can get the special currency in maps. Chests always grant talismans, but sometimes they trigger one of the following effects. So +1 insanity to the unit that destroy the chest, +1 insanity to all nearby units, paralyzes nearby units for 2 seconds, or spawns an enemy tentacle. So we are only halfway through. None of that's terribly exciting. So let's just go straight to the event. We have a bit over. Wow, okay. 32 days is a while. They usually run shorter than that. Okay, what do we got? We got a token chest here. I don't see anything terribly interesting other than that, so we're going to be taking the lower path. Let's go. Healers. Okay, just place healers. Can do. So if people want to take the time, you can look up all the different things that these units can do. What's a fishmonger? We're going to look at units every now and then. Hey, fishmonger, could you tell me what is happening in the city? Wait, why do you look like a fish? Special ability is point, 30% bonus damage versus melee, and fishmonger net reduces target movement speed by 30%. Okay, interesting. You found some neat stuff, Dancer? What sort of stuff did you find? Helps if I remove the cap from my camera, otherwise you just have like a black bit of the screen. When I do this. Hi everybody! So yeah, we are back to playing Vampire Survivors. I've got the sound down really low. If you would like the game sound up, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll just keep going with the normal music. In the past, people have said that that these sounds kind of can get on people's nerves, so that's why they're down really low. Okay, so we have Twitch integration, so I'm going to be turning this on. I don't think that people would want both sets of music going. Yeah, we'll do the first. We'll start it off to see what people think, but can you hear that? Ados, welcome in. How are you doing? And Dancer, congratulations, you are a winner. Now, one of the things that this, there's been a few changes since the last time we played it, and by a few, I mean a lot. So now there is a collection. It shows you all the things that you found throughout playing. No, I'm not starting over. You can see that there are question marks for all the things that you haven't found. There's now a bestiary, which shows you all the creatures that you've encountered. In case you're wondering what does what. And here, you can see all of the different achievements. And achievements unlock things. So it tells you what you need to do and what it gives you. I hide most of them because I don't really care about the ones that I've already done. So this gives me sort of a goal list, and a lot of the time I'll just start up at the top and work my way down. But because we're doing things with Twitch integration and I don't know how that works, I'm not really trying for anything at the moment. We just want to see how things work. Now, are there any power-ups I don't have? No. Okay. So, let's get into it. Okay, so it doesn't look like you're involved here. It does have Twitch mode enabled. Hey, successful heist. Because Nim's not here. So, if that's the case and you're not picking my character, this one is survive 30 minutes with either Gallo or Divano. Let's have a look. So we've got Gallo and Divano. Gallo starts with 1 extra level, gains 10% growth every 5 levels to a maximum of 50%, and starts with the Clockwork Lancet. Divano starts with 1 extra level and gains 1 armor every 5 levels to a maximum of 5, and starts with the Laurel? I think that's Laurel. So this one ticks around like a clock, and when it ticks, it shoots out a beam in that direction that freezes things. And basically, the more you speed it up, the better it gets because it's going to be pulsing more often and freezing more things. This one, I believe, has a like a charge up time, and then once it's finished charging, you won't take damage for being attacked, which then resets the timer. If I'm remembering things correctly. Does anyone have a preference? Because I have no idea how this is going to work. It doesn't look like either of them have any levels beaten. None of them have any golden eggs invested in them. No worries, Dancer. So we may as well start with Gallo then. No? Divine? Okay. And as said, we haven't what does hyper mode do? Bonus movement speed, bonus gold. wonder if there's a reason not to do this. We'll start out without. I'm going to keep the Arcanas on because those are fun. But let's get into it. Okay, so these are the Arcanas. If you haven't seen these before, these are cards that you collect, and they have special effects. So we want to see if any of the ones that I currently have available affect the Laurel at all. No, it does not look like it. But picking up coin bags from the floor triggers Gold Fever. Obtaining gold restores as many hit points. So that's not bad. Let's start there. Oh, you can actually... Oh, okay. This is you voting, apparently. So, it is not very much time at all to vote. I hate the knives. Knives are a pain in my butt. Okay. So the reason that I don't like the knives is because you pretty much always want to be moving away from enemies. I have no idea what just... Oh, you selected a luck boost. Nice. I was like, I don't know what's going on there. Haven't seen that before. It's Twitch integration. So yeah, you really don't need to be using the mouse very much at all, because it auto attacks. But yeah, because of the way that the game works, you pretty much always want to be moving away from enemies, which means that it's really kind of difficult to only have the knife. Because then this sort of thing happens. And you're just, like, in a really bad position. Okay, there is a vote again. Bros, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, at least the fire wand will attack things without me having to worry about it, so I finally have the ability to, like, kill some things. Eidos, I'm really glad to hear that you are recovering. And this is exactly the reason that I'm still taking COVID seriously, because like every week or two I'm hearing about someone I know that gets it. Oh no, what did the closed caption say? Another vote. Getting ready for bed, makes sense. You just said boots, you didn't say who. Unless it's specific, I'm not gonna ever take it as to me. Because, you know. That is not my thing. Gold fever. This is not a good run, people. More votes. You're going to have to be on the ball with this because it doesn't seem to put anything in chat, and the voting does not last long. And if you don't vote, it will just pick a random. At least that's what Nim told me. Why is there a big green death? I haven't done anything worthy of there being a big green death. Want to say hi before bed? I super appreciate. If he says hi too, as I just got squished by the big green death. We have a revival, it's not gonna last long. And hide a Wookiee. I realized that I read that out and didn't say anything about it because I was in the middle of dying. Gold fever. More votes. Oh yeah, Dance, I don't expect you to know what's going on. I'm happy to answer questions though. Ooh, pentagram, okay. Don't think that there's much gold here. I'm just running back up here because all those things that we ran away from hopefully have dropped experience. Getting ready to leave for the weekend. You're gonna miss me and everyone else. Thank you so much, Stepshire. I said it before, I hope that you have a fantastic time. Congratulations again. I'll see you when you get back. More votes. Oh, we've got guns now. The guns are a nice one because they fire off in lots of directions. They do decent damage. They have really good upgrades. They are an easy one to work with because like you can just be moving away and then a pentagram happens. Yeah, you can control actually hitting things as you maneuver. What are the blue dots? You mean the things that are coming out of me? Oh, the things that I'm picking up are gems. They're experience. If you don't pick up the gems, you don't get the experience. Oh, I'm getting surrounded. More votes. So we've survived to 7.5 minutes, which is like with this level of randomization and like not necessarily having any control over the build that we're doing. It's not bad. I mean, we died once because brain death. Damn it. The pentagram's really good, but it's a problem at the same time until you get it to higher levels. Because it clears the screen, which is fantastic. But it deletes all your items, which is not fantastic. Dancer, it literally makes the torches appear on the ground around me. And when I see, like, if you see this, see, I destroyed it and I got money. Oh, that was painful. Need more coins from that torch. Well, there. Holy crap. Okay, I'm guessing that all of you did that because holy crap. More votes. Sconces? Sconce might be a word for the light source. Another dagger, okay. But some money, money's good. Yeah, it's getting to the bad point. I'm just taking these to get some upgrades. See, so as the dagger upgrades, it does get better. It's just not one that I like using. Oh, that floor chicken saved me. Because you see, I'm now, like, because we haven't focused on a build, I'm not doing enough damage to actually kill things. And if you're not killing things, then you can't get more experience, you can't upgrade. You just fall further behind the curve. I mean, the pentagram will go off eventually. I like that. It actually says your name. There we go. It actually says your name on the thing that you voted for. More votes. As I said, this was just a trial run. More votes. We may need to try and coordinate so that there is at least an intention for the builds. Whether or not you actually do that's completely up to you, but like figuring out something that people who want to help and like want to build towards. Like for instance, we have, like if you look on the right hand side there, it's got different things that we have. I explained that very badly because running out of time. On the right hand side, underneath the level, it showed other icons to show that these particular choices relate to those things that you've already got. Because one of the big things in this game is upgrading your gear. You can make choices that will work together with other things that you've already got. See, none of these things, like we've already got all of these things, but none of them synergize, I think is a good word. And yes, the votes are coming in faster because we managed to kill a whole bunch of things. So there was a lot of experience that we hadn't been collecting to this point. Now, an important thing to note is that you don't just get everything. If you look in the top left-hand side of the screen, it shows you the limit on things that you can acquire. So we have the maximum number of usable weapons at the moment, which means that all of the new things are accessories. The werewolves. The werewolves are unpleasant. I kind of like...
Hello, how is everyone doing? It is 1:30 AM. I'm hungry and just did some Norfolk dungeons in World of Warcraft.
Sam, welcome in, and thank you so much for the resub. 1:30 AM, you're hungry and did some mythic dungeons. Okay. How... Well, other than being hungry, are you any closer to, like, having sleep today? And yes, Grim, welcome in. How are you doing? A werewolves? I'm surprised that we've lasted this long. Ooh, card. Okay, so that one works with knives, which is good. We do have money for health, and health will then damage things around me, which could be a good thing, but... Silent Old Sanctuary gives +3 reroll, skip, and banish. Gives 20% might and -8% cooldown for each active weapon slot left empty. We have none. So I'm gonna go with this. Crits. Just gotta run away. I'm super dead. Look how super dead I am. Floor chicken. Oh, the pentagram. The pentagram helped and hindered me there because it cleared out everything, which means that they could then be in front of me. 4 votes. 20 minutes to die has been recommended. And Grim, I am glad that we can provide comfort. This is where it's going badly. No. Wait. Okay, now I can actually catch up on things. Yeah, Sam, thank you so much for the resub. 27 months. 27 of them. Yeah, 20 minutes to die has been recommended. I haven't really looked at it yet, but I think it's on my What the Friday poll. People can vote on it. I know, Sam. How weird is that? Okay. So yeah, that was a bit of a mess. But at least now we have an idea of how this works. So yeah, generally speaking, just taking bits and pieces all over the place doesn't work out well, as you just saw. We will do the battle in a second. What tends to work with this is you want to find weapons. It's complicated because you want to find weapons that you like and work well. You want to find the things that go well with them to be able to make them even more effective. And then you want to pay attention to the map because there are items that spawn on the map and you will be better off getting those items after having filled all your slots, because the slots are the amount that you can choose to take. The items on the map can go over the cap. So after you've got, I think it's 6. Yeah, after you've got your 6 accessories, if you then pick up an accessory that you haven't already got off the ground, it will count as a 7th accessory, which can be good and bad. There's lots of different strategies for how to do any given thing in there. So yeah, there's a lot to kind of take in, but the more you play it, the more you do things, the easier it gets, because it's like you eliminate choices. So for instance, if we figured out that we wanted to do a pentagram run, we know that the pentagram starts off bad, so you're going to want to have something to start off with that's going to be like keeping you going until you can get that running. Once you get it, you want to focus on getting as many levels in it as quickly as possible so you can not take other things in that time. When it's really up and running, when you've like gotten as much into it as you can, then you want to just kind of take things that are going to be complementary to it, like things that reduce the amount of time it takes for it to go off. So you just kind of eliminate the things that you don't want, which makes your actual choices a lot simpler. Yeah, Dan, so that's not a problem. Just kind of explaining how a game with a lot of choices that can be very complicated gets easier as you play it because you just realize that, you know, this thing is working, so we're going to focus on this thing and just kind of ignore lots of other things. Sam, that's what I was just saying doesn't work. I mean, you can, it just means that we will lose a lot. Also, because Twitch mode's enabled, you don't have to make choices and it automatically picks things at random. So yeah, if it's too many choices and you don't want to make choices, you don't have to. But anyway, battle time. Hey, we have Victor Witt here with the War Beast and Dancer in with that book. See how this goes. I'm gonna throw this down ahead of us. Go get him, people. Well, Sam, in this case, like if your goal was to just pick things at random, it makes your life super easy. You just let it do its thing. Prop roll. The streamer's life, yeah. Salvage cast. Start a new map. I will take that money and the Bronze Diver Archer skin. Interesting. Let's try it again. No worries, Dancer. Noted. I'm still working on my rogues. Nobi to 8. Nice. Okay. So I guess now that we've seen how that works, we should go again and see if we can do better. Now, there is also another option that we can do. I do know how to cheat in this game. It's not super involved, but it's a bit involved. So if at any point it seems like things are too difficult or like that you would like things to be different to how they are, I can work things out, but we can't do it mid-run. It's the alterations need to be done before starting the game. Dancer says no knife. Well, that'll be up to you because Twitch mode means that you get to pick. I am not in control of what weapons you pick. And the bone zone is a level. This is a list of levels. So with this, if I pick other characters, which characters have I played a bunch of? See, with Llama, we have finished the Mad Forest. I haven't played this for a while, so I don't know which ones it remembers me having done things with. Oh yeah, X-Dash was one of my main characters. So yeah, that's a level list. On the left-hand side, we've got some options. Like, for instance, you can apparently now restrict what weapons, like how many weapons you have access to. And if you want eggs enabled, golden eggs are an interesting thing that got added a while back, which is a very expensive item that gives a very small benefit to the character permanently. So if you want to play the characters as their base, normal, like vanilla existence, then you can turn the eggs off. But otherwise, the eggs exist to, over time and playing and spending money on a character, you can make it get better and better. Anyway, Divano, we are going in again. We'll do this level again. Let's see if we can do better. Yep, we'll take that again. Because again, we don't know where we're starting out, and we don't know what weapons we're going to have, other than the fact that these cards aren't useful for the weapons that we start off with. There you go. The knife is not there. You cannot vote for it. Okay, we've gone for the whip. The whip's a little bit better because it just whips to either side. Which is still not amazing, but it's better than forwards. Again, if you want to know what anything does, feel free to ask. Rune Tracer fires off in random directions and bounces when it collides with the walls. Candy Box, Jelly Swarm, or Pile Assault. Now, I haven't been paying a lot of attention, so I don't know if these are always mixed, or like can be all good or all bad. I don't know how random it is. Ah! Whatever that was, it was not the good choice. Axe, Santa Water, or Spinach. I need some floor chicken. That's money. Oh, that's right. Money does healing. The power of capitalism. There's actually an anime that I really like that has a character who has the power of capitalism. It's kind of interesting. So, for instance there, the armor worked with the Rune Tracer that we already have. Ooh, Rosary. Nice. Obviously, picking the things that we already have means that they get higher levels. More levels of a thing means it's more good. So, you know, if you like a weapon, then you probably want it to have more levels. With the whip, it means that it gets more flashes, which is why you can see that there are 3 things happening now instead of the 2. The Rune Tracer, base damage up by 5, base speed, so it's just more damage and faster. Different levels have different effects, so getting more of the same thing does not necessarily mean that it is, like, with the whip, you may not always get more whip flashes. They may just get stronger, they may get faster. So the Laurel's the primary thing of this character, it's the one it starts with. That doesn't necessarily mean that you want more of it, just, you know, it exists. Hey, we got one of the guns. Actually, one thing that I'm going to show everyone is if I open the Grimoire, these are things that I have already done in the past. So as you do things, you learn how they work. So, for instance, when I was saying earlier, the armor works with the Rune Tracer. The Rune Tracer plus armor will get you this thing. I'm not going to say what these things are or what they do, because that's part of the fun of exploring the game. But it does mean that if you ever want to know any of the combinations that I've done in the past, I can bring up this screen so you can, like, plan things out if you really want. I know that that's probably, like, more than people are wanting to do right now, but just in case, it is an option. Ooh, flamethrower. So many votes. I don't think that we're getting a lot of conversation done while doing this, because most of the chat is just all, like, numbers and letters. The flamethrower works in the same way as the knives, but it's got a lot bigger area and a lot more damage. If the knives worked that way, I'd be a lot happier with them. We've got fireballs. See, the fire one doesn't automatically get extra fire straight away. The level 2 is just more damage. Need all the experience. That saying there, the choice 4 is the other gun, which pairs up with the gun that we've already got. See, now look at all the colorful shots that we've got going on. So this is one of the things that you can do. Like, a viable build is focusing on projectiles. So things like Rune Tracer and the guns and things like that all fire objects. You can get a bunch of those and then get accessories that increase... Ah, get away, get away, get away. Yeah, you can get a bunch of accessories that do things like increase projectile damage and increase projectile speed and reduce cooldowns so that you'll fire projectiles more often. Oh, I didn't look to see if this is on Humble. I really should. Get out of it, Green Death. No one likes you. Okay. Duplicator. Sierra del Bello. Stone Mask. Now, one thing that has been pointed out to me, and I don't speak Italian, so I don't know all the details, but apparently Holy crap. Okay. Apparently the person who makes this game has a very interesting sense of humor. And likes their puns multiple levels deep. So there are things in the game that are like words in Italian. Ooh, nice. You made a plan, and it's not on Humble. Thank you, Danforth. But yeah, the person making this game names things in Italian that reference things that are then a joke because of multiple levels. So like, you know, the character will have a certain feature and it'll be named a thing that's referencing a movie that has that feature. Okay, so we got 2 levels in the Fire Wand, 1 level in Laurel, 1 level in I've forgotten what the ricochet thing is, and 1 level in one of the guns. When you get the chest, they can either have 1 item, 3 items, or 5 items. So that was a significant power boost. See, the empty tome there reduces weapon cooldown by 8%, so that means that we would be firing things more often. So by making the plant, there is a level that is basically that. I can show you that next if we like. We won't be able to complete the task that we started out on in that level though, because it's a maximum of 15 minutes and we have to survive for 30. But basically, it's an interesting level because none of the enemies move. They are all plants. And with the whip! So now we have 4 swipes with it. But you see how we're doing better than last time? Like, we're actually able to kill the things that are coming at us now, rather than just constantly running away from everything. I'm sorry, like, I want to say hello to the person who just said something, but I had a trouble figuring out that name. I know that it ends in an uwu, but Normiuwu? Is that anywhere near correct? I'm surprised that I survived by looking at chat and moving around. Elias, welcome in. How are you doing? So many gems to collect. Doing good? I'm glad. kind of interesting playing this with all of you making the choices, because normally I would have to pay attention to what's going on in those instances, but while you're voting, I can stop and look around. Getting ready for night duty. I hope it goes well. I vaguely have heard that night duty can be a pain because of the type of things that you have to deal with, even though there may, like, maybe not be as much to deal with. Only 3 levels off that one. I was wondering how long it was going to go for. We're back in a boss arena. So we got another red gem. So one of the mechanics in this game is that if there are too many experience orbs on the ground, instead of it just eventually like lagging out your game because there's too many things that it's trying to do and keep track of, it will start reducing them down so that you'll have higher grade gems appearing. Yeah, just a second. So, if you look at the top left now, we have a bunch of different things and a bunch of different levels in them. One of the mechanics of the game is that when I showed you the grimoire, it says this item and that item equals another item. To do that, you have to have maximum levels in the relevant things. And if it's maximum levels in the required weapons and at least 1 level in the required accessory. If there's an accessory. So yeah. We've got a bunch of levels in different things, which is what I was looking at to see if I want to pick up this chest. Because the chest will give us more of the things that we've already got. But it's better to leave it there if we're close to finishing off an item. Because then we can finish off the item and get the chest to get upgrades. Like, the upgrade process requires the chest. Been hoping to get things from farther away, but it's not been an option. What do you mean by get things? Like pick up things? Or get things as in kill things? Magnet type things that you have. Ah, the attract orb. Fair enough. Attract orb is kind of helpful. The interesting thing with things like that, anything that's not doing damage, you've got to weigh up the benefit of having it. Because is it better to pick up more things so that you'll level more easily and like pick up health and things more easily? But that takes up a slot, which means that overall you're going to be less effective. So it's an interesting trade-off. Anyway. More Laurel. Which is not me at all telling you what to do, just letting you know that that is a consideration. By making it so that you're better able to pick up things and level faster and be like have more survival, you may be losing out in other ways because slots are limited. If you don't like any of the choices that are currently being presented, that's what skip is for. We have a limited number of skips per run. And, of course, skipping does not necessarily mean that you will get something that you like after skipping. Trying to get them away from that chest. Or whip. These bats are nasty. We have 20 banishes. Interesting. So banished takes up the level. As in, you choose to use the banish instead of getting something that level. But what it does is it disables that thing for the run. So, for instance, Dancer was saying no knife. Hey, convenient, a trapdoor. Yeah, Dancer was saying no knife earlier. If the knife popped up and you really didn't want it on a run, you can banish it. It means you don't get anything for that level, but you won't see the knife as a choice again for that run. Okay, so we've maxed out the Laurel, which means that I will look to see what needs to go with the Laurel for us to be able to upgrade. Oh, okay, so this is a tricky one. These ones I have to pick up off the ground. So once we finish, once we get that 8 slot filled, I will start heading towards these items. Nim, no, not at all. The Twitch integration makes it very interesting. Yeah, basically teaching the game theory to the people watching so that when they're voting, they can make informed choices. And having a committee of people who may all want different playstyles. Ah, those are explosions, aren't they? You're still not informed. There is only so much you can do, and it does take some getting used to. Like, I'm not very far into the game, but I'm pretty far into the game. So, getting all of the information all at once. Hey, card. We've already filled out the weapon slots. We don't have either of those. Every 2 minutes attracts all standard stage items, pickups, and light sources towards the character. Oh, that will be interesting. Or weapons come with a counterpart. I've no idea how that works when you've already got a bunch of things. Which stuff? As in the letter votes, the 3 that appear in the corner? I have no idea. I haven't been paying that much attention. Pulling everything towards me sounds interesting. And Dance was just saying that you wanted me to have that sort of thing. Holy crap! This is interesting. So when we have gotten our levels here, I will try and find those 2 things. Which I don't remember the name of. King Zulu, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, that's right. We've got the skull, which means that things are going to be getting more and more interesting. There's your attract orb if you wanted it. Oh, okay. So we've now... all our slots are filled now. I can get more things from off the ground, but you're only going to be getting choices for things we already have. I saw one of them, and it's nearby. And things are going a bit nuts. Yes, we want that. And that. Oh, this is silly. Yes, we want to spin it. This card is silly, it's fantastic. We will get to the battle after we are done with this. So Nim has played this a bunch more than I have. I'm still going to be happy to answer questions, but if I get anything wrong, I would trust Nim over myself for the most part. Oh, we've maxed out the whip as well. Now, I think I need those red items to be full before I can upgrade the laurel, but I don't remember. Uh-oh, big scary people are free. That was a heck of a gold rush. You do? Okay. Meta, Leo, left and right need to be full for us to upgrade the laurel. Means we need more levels. I will take that. I think we've already got this. Nothing wrong with having more luck. Adding more enemies does sound like a bad thing. It isn't always a bad thing, but it does sound like it. But the more enemies there are, the more enemies we can kill, the faster we get experience. Oh yeah, they're oh damn, I was trying to avoid that, but oh well. I also was trying to avoid that, but it's kind of hard to see. Because now we've got 3 big enemies. Getting so murdered. We need everyone to just like social distance, please. I don't want any of you near me. That was an actual clover as opposed to the item that is a clover. No, Dancer, they don't want hugs. I have deep concerns for everyone in any chat that I've seen where they suggest the people that are trying to kill you just want hugs. Because it means that your survival instincts are terrible. Zombies don't want to just hug you. They literally want to eat your brains. One of the guns is almost full, but the other one's a long way off. The room tracer's full. But we don't have the armor, so that's not important. So number 2 there, we'll finish that one off. But you didn't want it, you wanted more enemies. Nice. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up as well, but again, I can't see what I'm doing. The game is just not being helpful. Like, the one thing that we can upgrade, it's not really giving us the choice to, mainly because I picked up a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah! Fire for everyone. I'm sorry to hear that. It always sucks to find out. I know it happens. I know a lot of people that are in bad situations, but it always sucks to find out, like, a potential new friend is not in a good place. There we go. The right. Number 2, if you want to be helpful, because we are a long way off from that. Nope, you want Fire Wand. Okay. Well, the red things are what I've been talking about, Dancer. If you want to upgrade the Laurel, we need those red things. Yeah, increasing enemies is something to worry about. That is valid. Oh, look at them all. You can also work on both the guns. If we get both the guns, that means that, Oh wait, we've got... We have these two. We could upgrade that. I'll grab one of the chests. Dancer, this one and this one, those are both sets of dual pistols. If you get both of those maxed out, that is this one here. But we don't have that, which means that's not going to work out either. Oh well. I forgot about that bit. Okay, we have better fireballs now. Oh, I'm super dead. That was a lot of things killing me all at once. I have a revive though, so it's not terrible. But I don't think I'm gonna last very long since we've hit this point. Yep, there we go. So 1645. There we go. Battle time! Ooh, this is... I think one more unit than last time. Delta, I see you with my vampire. And Dancer has a long shot me archer. Gonna put this here because a lot of the fighting happened around here last time. Go get him, people. So, I don't remember the time from last time, but that build seemed to be going a lot more effectively. Like, we were actually killing things and gaining levels. Ooh, this went poorly. Dancer is not a problem. Not a problem at all. But yeah, it's... One of the simpler ways to run with this is just pick a weapon that you want to upgrade and focus on that. You know, if you like the fireball one, then like we just did, you get the spinach and you make sure that the fireball one gets as many levels as you can so that you can upgrade it, because once it's upgraded, it's better. If you really like those pistols, then you know that you need to get both the pistols, and I can't remember the the Teragasu, I think it was. Oh yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. It's just that if well, I guess with that in mind, we should probably play a different character because that's required for this character's base weapon to upgrade. Um, so there's a lot of obtaining all of these things that are left for me to do. I mean, we don't have to be doing the same thing all the time. So, do any of you like a particular weapon? Because I can pick a character that uses that weapon. Because look, we've got a bunch of them. I'm almost disappointed that they don't have a way for people to vote on these characters, like play who where. Multiple directions, not knife. We could go with a Melda. This one, the magic wand fires at the nearest enemy. Now, do I have any of these things that affect... No. So let's start off with this again. See? Just fires at whatever's nearest. And I think it's the empty tome that goes with this. Ah, now we've got birds. Austin, welcome in. How are you doing? Free passive, Jelly Wall, or Imp Swarm. Also, Nim, I don't think I asked how you're doing either. I just replied with no, I'm not winning. Austin, I'm amused. Okay. Oh, okay. So the freeze passive actually spawns it on the ground. That's really interesting. Because if we can get that a lot, that means that we can go over cap on the passive items. So I want to avoid that until we've got our build. Unless you pick it up. Like, if you pick that Hollow Heart as one of our level options, then I'll grab it because it just is a free level at that point. The empty tome pairs with the wand. But it's not only to go with the wand. It reduces the cooldown of all of your things by 8%. So the birds will also be firing off faster. Because everything's cooldown is reduced. Now that's an interesting one because I don't remember how often the magic wand fires, so you've got a choice between 0.2 seconds or 8%. So yeah, it's kind of interesting because normally when you're playing this, like, you don't have control over where you're firing. All the attacks are automated. So really, what you're doing most of the time when you're playing this is just walking around and making choices. But now you're making choices. So really, my job here is just to walk and talk. And, you know, that is a funny example because a lot of people have trouble walking and talking. Yes, there is a cat weapon. The Gaki Amari is cat. They will come on screen and attack things. The Vento Sacra is something that you need for the upgraded whip. And by that I mean, once you've upgraded the whip, you need that whip as well to then further upgrade the whip. Interesting. That the other bird is there, and it was saying that it will pair with the bird that we currently have. So we have the white bird, we need the black bird to be able to go with it. A hollow heart is that thing that's on the ground. Up. And has been chosen. Okay. So there's no point in me avoiding that anymore. The crown is an interesting one because it's more experience. Which means that if you're going to take it, you're better off taking it early because it's just going to be flat more experience the entire time that you've got it. The Shadow Pinion's a weird one. Getting used to using the shadow pinion. I would not say that I'm good at it, but getting used to it took a while. You're good just at work? I hope that your workday is going well now. Work night? You know what I mean. The duplicator's a useful thing just in general. Because it means that you fire more projectiles. It pairs with the lightning ring. But in a projectile build, like one where you're going for shooting more things, it's just more things is more things. It's generally useful. Okay, we need one more level of the wand. Gotta keep moving. Bombs will eat me. Already got the fire one. The Santa Water is an area effect thing. The axes are interesting because they are thrown up and then fall down. So they've got like an arc radius. Keep getting to place. There is a lot going on. Hey, a tractor. There we go. That's magic wand level 8. But I'm pretty sure. And I'm not sure anymore, but I don't know if we can evolve things with the first chest. One way to find out. Ah, there we go. It's added to the bird. Okay. The fact that this gives you Gold Rush and the gold heals you is super good. Gold Fever, sorry. It is effectively your build, yes, Dancer. It's one of those funny things because I like having a lot of interactivity in my stream, but I also stream at a time where everyone's gone to bed. Well, not everyone, but like a lot of our friends. And it's also early enough in the day here because it's 5:30 that people will have just gotten off work if they have a standard sort of job. So they wouldn't be home yet. Kind of tempted to run a few rounds of this on Discord later. Well, the interesting thing is, like, as you can see, the votes don't appear in chat. You just have to use chat to vote. So it is entirely possible to run this on someone else's channel. Ooh. That gold bar though. I'm gonna need to look at the map because I don't think that that's on the map. Wait a second. Got you to boot up 20 minutes till dawn where you have proceeded to already die 4 times. Good times, Sam. Good times. Okay, so the bar is not on there. I should head north and grab that heart, though, since we've already got that. But Nim, it would be very funny have other people playing this with Twitch integration that only have one person streaming, so they would have random builds most of the time, but every now and then the votes would line up and you'd get something that's completely unrelated to what's on my screen. Stream delays taking your votes away? It would be nice to be able to set the parameters for the voting and give people a bit more time to be able to get votes in. Yeah, you don't. You don't need to be live. Like, it would definitely slow things down if I gave people more time to vote. But I think that you'd be more likely to get votes in. Okay, light sources, pile assault, or pulper swarm ×1. I am concerned that there is multiple levels of the swarm. And like what that multiplier can go up to. Gotta get that money. That's the Terragasu that goes with the guns that we don't have. These are all new things. We know the Laurel is the one that's going to be tricky to do anything about. Because while the objects are there, they require a lot of levels. There we go. We have the upgraded wand. Other news, the previously mentioned 20 minutes till dawn runs, you have found a build that is rather strong. Nice, Sam. Congratulations. See, look at it go. Look at the magic wand, it's going nuts. So the upgraded weapons tend to be fairly strong. Wait, what is that symbol? What is this? I have not seen this before. Oh, candy box. Okay. We need more levels of the other thing. On the plus side, regardless of what gets picked The spinach is on this level, so we can get the upgraded fireball one. We don't have the rune tracer this time, so we don't need the armor. The spellbinder, I think, goes with the Bible? My memory's not great, don't trust it. Any weapon you want can get over 6 weapons with it. Amazing. So I'm leaving that on the ground until later. Another version of the candy box that has evolved weapons. Wow, okay. The levels just keep rolling in. It'll be interesting to see if, like, so far with items and things I get to pick, it'll be interesting to see if the candy box is something that I get to pick or if you get to pick. Into the abyss with crossbows while stacking sight, hit points, and reload speed. At that point, it doesn't matter if you hit things with the crossbow shots. You need to empty your magazine of one as often as possible, and the smite takes care of the rest. Okay. We got the Taragasu, so there's one of the guns. Oh, but we went with the tome. Okay, okay. I get to pick them? Okay. Look at this thing go. Okay. The knife pairs with the gauntlet that we've got, and the guns pair with the Taragasu. Okay, so we've got one of the guns, we need the other gun. And that will take up the last of our weapon slots. Fire Wand, Santa Water, King Bible are all weapons. Up, explosions. Or there's the lightning ring that goes with our duplicator. There is the other gun. And Nim is right. I can always use the candy box to get something that we don't have. Which might be worthwhile now because we have filled in all of our slots. I think I might take the other bird. Just for even more things going on screen. The rosary, nice work. I've gone past it. But there's so much stuff going on. I hate the werewolf face. There's just so many of them and they're so hard to kill. There we go. Allows you to choose an unlocked base weapon. Oh, including the silly things. Interesting. Wait. There it is. Wait. Okay, it's just displaying like that. I was like, that didn't put it in my accessory slot, did it? And I forgot to check. We are not near anything. We have many more levels to be able to upgrade things. There's just so many of them. And that's right, the bats. What are people going to choose this time? That's at the moment, that's it. I am talking and walking, that's it. I do get to decide, like, make choices when I pick up stuff. No, the weapons all fire themselves, Dancer. That's a normal base feature of the game. You do not fire your weapons. God, get away! Need the floor chicken. Oh, restores so little. You know what? I'm just gonna take this because I need the power. Are we at? I didn't realize we already had the armor. Oh, that means I should be picking up all sorts of stuff because we've got a full complement of accessories as well. So where is everything? I should be heading over to the right and getting that spinach. That'll help with the fireball one. As with last time, we will do the battle when I have finished this run. Could be another 15 minutes. Oh, okay. Another bush. I will take. God, we're gonna die. Look at how much stuff there is. Who's whistling at me? Grim! Grim, why are you whistling? I mean, like... I know one reason you could be whistling, but why are you whistling? So much going on. A lot more complex than 20 minutes to die. I need something that's giving me life because I'm getting too damaged. Dancer, thank you so much for gifting us up the Grim. More whip, I will take it. Chicken! Hey, level! Oh, I got my life back. Wonderful. And now we've got stronger enemies, which means that they aren't as strong. Sorry, numerous. Stronger enemies, so they aren't as strong. Well done, brain. Candy Box, Ectoswarm, or Stalker. We can have even more weapons. So, with Twitch integration, we kind of can do the whole thing of just having everything. I will take that. Got the fireball wand. Could take the knife to go with the gauntlet, but I think I like the lightning more. It is nice to be nice. I completely agree. So what got you started into 20 minutes until dawn? Final results screen that was 2 pages before. How many? Amazing, then. Look at all the levels. The armor is maxed out. It just keeps going. And do you like the lightning ring? Get lightning going all over the place? It's just level after level after level. This is what happens sometimes. On the plus side, you've gotten a lot of levels in that very quickly, which means that we're that much closer to upgrading it. How many levels have I gotten? One of those gems must have been a very condensed one. and it's just like being pulled over to me, and so we're getting all this experience all at once. I wonder, does me pressing any... No, me pressing 1 doesn't do anything. Okay, so if you take that level 8 of the lightning ring, like it looks like you're going to, that means that I can pick up a chest and we will upgrade the lightning ring. This should hopefully make it so that... There we go, upgraded lightning ring. Evolved lightning ring projectiles strike twice. Look at the lightning going everywhere. At least in this one, it doesn't have like that booming thunder effect that a lot of people have. Like the people who have lightning issues tend to have issues with that sound. So Nim, how do you normally get the candy boxes? Unofficial synergies that you take advantage of, like focusing on summons when using the grenade launcher, or on smite when using the shotgun. Menu options to see these synergies. Okay. One of the things that has been really nice over the development cycle of this has been seeing the quality of life upgrades being added to the game. And they've taken an interesting approach, which has been that the quality of life upgrades are upgrades that are in the game. Like if you want to see the weapon combinations, you can... Wait a second. Gone past one. If you want to see the weapon combinations, you can. Oh, I missed the candy box. But you have to get an item that allows it first. Oh god, they're coming from every side. So many bats. Where is this thing? It's meant to be like a right here, slightly up. Merchant character starts with it. I'll get lucky from chests. Okay. I can barely see. I have no idea if I'm taking damage or not. Left click macro. Yep. That like if something depends on click speed, that'll do it. Hey, do I have any chests that are near me? No, they're all the way back over there. I'm going to get the candy box. No. Thank you for the light sources, that came in handy. Oh, there's a plant person here. And a boss person just here. That's convenient. There we go. We've upgraded the fire wand. Where was that candy box? Right here. Thank you very much for the follow. There is a message in chat for you. Right here, but I can't see it. Up. Hey, we can upgrade the birds. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade the birds first. Oh, that's a card. That is a completely different thing. What have we got? Do have the whip, but not very much of it. We do have both of those. Nim, are you able to tell me about this? What does it mean by listed weapons come with a counterpart? Does that mean that when you get one bird, you get the other bird? Or, like, what does this mean? Sarah, welcome in. How are you? I'm having fun. This is a weird experience because I've played this game a bunch on my own, but this is the first time that we are doing it with Twitch integration. I've still got a lot to learn about the game, but it's been interesting playing, like getting everyone else to, well, mainly Dancer, to pick things and do the builds while I just run around trying not to die. Mamika, welcome in. How you doing? Additional birds. Okay. When we have done Noita on stream, I died a lot. Like, that game is has a... It's just overall more difficult than I'm used to. I think the point is to die a lot in Noita, but still. Yeah, let's try it. Additional birds. What could go wrong? Oh god, look at them all. Now, we've got the armor, which pairs with the rune tracer, if I'm remembering correctly. It'd be nice to be able to look at the moment. Like, this is one of the downsides. I would like to be able to make choices by looking at the thing. Sarah, I stream 3 times a week. Today is what I call What the Friday, where we play various different things. It's different every week. On Sunday, so in 2 days' time, we have my playthrough day, where we are currently doing Stardew Valley. And on Mondays, we have Minecraft, where I have a lot of Twitch integration built into that as well. And it's fairly chaotic. This Monday is going to be a little bit different because we are finishing up one pack before the next day starting a new pack. So this is more of a send-off and then multiplayer games stream on this Monday. But generally speaking, it's mainly a Minecraft day. Rune Tracer does go with armor. Thank you very much for confirming. Let's grab that. I think we've got the armor already. Oh god, look at it. This is crazy. Now, where was I going? I didn't need to go back to get the chests anymore because we've got that. No, I do. I need to go do that because I got a card. I remember. Okay. now we're just kind of blitzing through everything. And I'm taking little bits of damage, but not enough to care. Yeah, Sarah, we play... I have a ridiculous library of games. It is quite silly, and so we play a lot of things. Actually starting to take damage from things, need to pay attention a bit more. This is amazing. And now the gold rush, so I can get healing from... Nope, level. Yes, that is one of the big features of the game, the channel. I like running things that have Twitch integration, and if they don't have integration, I tend to find ways to make integration. Like for instance with Stardew Run at the moment, I've got some cheap mods for the game, but the control over them is in your hands. So there are commands that you can use to activate or deactivate the cheat. You're an artist. That's very cool. Funnily enough, a lot of the people that frequent my stream are also streamers. And we've got a good community going. So having more creative types is always really nice. Both because it means that you get business and we get things that we need to make these things run. I'm fairly slow on developing things for my stream because I use the money that the stream generates to be able to do those sorts of things. And art, when you're paying for it properly, is expensive. So, you know, we get things done every now and then, but it's an ongoing cycle. Dance, I'm always working with someone on something. So, yes. But as like that's just a general statement. I work with a few different artists for a few different things and try out different things whenever I think of something. What do we get? What? It was just a large crash. Look at the birds. Both the birds are full. Terragasu's full. Oh wait, that's the guns in the Terragasu. Where are the birds? Birds are here. Just the birds. Maybe that was too early a chest? Where's more chests? Oh no, we're running out of time. card. I mean, the cards are great, but I want to upgrade more weapons. Okay, so not that one, not that one. That one was ridiculous. And not that one. Okay, we're going with the Mad Groove. Pull everything to me again. Okay, be prepared for votes. Charmin, welcome in. How you doing? Ooh, wait, you're pointing out that there's a candy box. What do I have? Let's open the grimoire and see what I have one part of. So we could get the knife. We could get the Bible. Or we've got both parts of this, so I could take the other whip. Where's... So that we could eventually do that. Might do that, because that thing's silly as well. Okay. I need to look when we're doing this to see where the candy box is, but I need to wait for the levels to stop before I can see things. I doubt that we're gonna get everything done in time. But you never know. You have a portfolio? Okay. I do have a links part of my Discord, which is much better for me finding out things when I actually have time to look, rather than now when obviously I'm in the middle of things. If you want to jump in there and post your link in the links channel, that would be a good way for me to have a look at your work at another time. And yes, exclamation Discord, or if you look below the stream, there should be a link in the about section. Look at him go. Okay, so the guns are full as well now. I honestly, like, yeah, we're not going to have enough chests to be able to upgrade everything with 4.5 minutes left in the level. Why couldn't we have a run like this with the other character that needs the half hour? I mean, we can go back to that other character now that there is, you know, a better understanding and at least, yeah, because dance is low. I can't see anything. There's the chest. There we go. Guns are upgraded. Where is... Everything's on top of each other. Where is the candy box? And everything's a light show now. I mean, we already had a decent light show going, but those guns, they amp it up a bit. But I want that. Where is the candy box? There it is. So if I take the other whip... Got the upgraded bird. We need more levels in the whip to be able to do that. Sorry, you're being kind of demanding. Hopefully you understand that I'm in the middle of work. Yeah, as I said, I will definitely have a look at it when I'm not in the middle of things. Look at it go. The problem with taking all these extra things, like that they help, but at the same time, they're extra things to choose on level ups. So we need that 8th level of whip. And now, hopefully, I can grab this. Got the upgraded whip. Oh, I did not mean to get that, but okay. Oh, we've fully upgraded the rune tracer as well. Nice. Yeah, funny thing, so was it last stream? Might have been last stream. It was definitely a stream recently. We were talking about asking me to do things and telling me to do things, and how I respond very differently to those two things, even if they're basically like the same intent is there. That was a good example. Like the intent of basically saying that when you have time, could you take a look at the thing that I sent you? And, hey, just do the thing that I sent you. Get very different reactions from me. Pretty much any time you tell me what to do, I'm not going to react well. It just has always rubbed me the wrong way. The only reasons I'm moving around at the moment with how well this has turned out is just to collect the experience. Because that half-hour mark is closing in quickly. That card is fantastic. The one that just brings everything to you, it's amazing. How are we doing? We've upgraded most things. It's just the whip and the bird stuff. What level am I, by the way? I don't even remember how to tell what level I am. I think it's on the left, maybe? No, it's on the bar, level 99. Bird is maxed out. We get 2 more levels on the whip, then I'll need to find another chest. And I think at this point, I can just start grabbing all the other things on the level. Because it doesn't really matter. So we get more choices, but we've got the things that we needed the choices on. Need to look to see if I've got anything sitting on the ground. Oh! So there's an important thing over there that I didn't notice until now. There's a new question mark. Last time I was playing, that wasn't there. So I'm not going to make it in the amount of time that's left, but next time we're playing this level, I need to head over that way and see what's going on. So much stuff going on. There's so many levels. I'm going to be saying that a lot because it's just... It's one of the things about this game that is very amusing to me. Just how overwhelming it becomes. Shaman? Exactly. And yeah, one of the interesting things about this as well is that at this point, having more enemies is just good. Like, we aren't at risk of the enemies, so having more of them just means more experience, more loot. Others can totally join in. This last minute is gonna take a while from the look of it. And of course, if people aren't interested in voting, I can always do this without Twitch integration. I would just be like, funnily enough, I would like the ability for all of you to vote on the random things that happen and let me do levels. I would like more Twitch integration options, is what I'm saying. Shaman. Going straight in for the things that are just, like, not helpful. Wanting to skip or banish. How is that relevant at all, Jarman? Oh, we made it a whole 6 seconds that time. That is a nice emote that you've got there, though. Oh, I see golden egg. Wait, are they all down? They are. As we said, the golden eggs are very small but permanent upgrades, which means that if I play this character again, they will be better off. You're actually playing as Batman. Okay. Okay, I get you. "14 seconds to go." Again, longest minute ever. This is silly. Like, look at how many things that we've gotten. I didn't see there was a chest down here. I've got 3 seconds to get to it. And get that whip upgrade. Ooh. Super Candy Box 2 Turbo. I didn't get to read the rest of it. You know what? I haven't seen the tribe bracelets before, so I'm just gonna straight up take that. Wait, what is Buffalo? What is a Buffalo? Oh, this. That's the upgrade of the whips. Ooh. Ooh wala foo walu. There we go. We got to 30 minutes. I have one more. Yeah, I have no idea what the bracelets do. I haven't had them before. So many levels. Oh, and that may have been affected by our luck. So having more luck might mean that you find things like candy boxes inside the chest. Hey, Panda. Level. Obviously, this is much faster if I don't have to wait that 10 seconds every time you level. Because I could just click on a result. Actually, I'm curious. If we've got another level after this... Yeah. No, I can't pick things. Okay, has to be you. Looking at chat and it's just, you know, someone said something, number. Is this overtime? Kind of. There is a death that has spawned and it's already killed me once, but I had a revive. So now I'm just walking around picking up stuff, avoiding the death. That's why there's no enemies. Or a mouse running across your bedroom floor. Oh no. Yeah, all sorts of not good right there. See, just over on the left there is death. Yeah, 2 more eggs. Wait, are the bracelets freezing him? Is that a thing that they do? Okay, something wore off and he teleported. So many revives. Okay, there we go. Reach level 50 with Imelda. Fill 100 entries in the collection. Evolve the bracelet and then the buy bracelet. Cover every standard evolution and union. Nice. So it's got a page and a half of ways that we've done damage now. We earned 11,000 gold. Defeated 34,000 enemies. That was a pretty good run. Okay, this battle is long overdue. And we've only got 2 more units than last time, but hopefully each time we're doing this, there's less enemies. Delta, I see your paladin. Go get him, people. Now, Darkwolf is not streaming tonight. Darkwolf is not at home and therefore not able to do the thing. Wow. We are super boned. We are doing so badly at these levels. That is our third loss of the evening. Nah, Dancy, you're fine. I'm just amused by it. It means when we're playing a less active game, we will have an easier start. I'm gonna stop in the store though because I didn't think to check this earlier. Hey, there are free daily talismans, so feel free to grab those. The Gift from the Deep has 4 skins in it. There is a butler. Sorry, butler, tank, alchemist, bomber, Byaki's flying rogue, Dagon warbeast. Ooh, soul vessel for 300. What were Batman and Robin called after Joker ran over them with Batman and Ribbon? Okay, so there are lots of reasons for wanting these tokens. And a lot of tokens that you need to get throughout this event. The Flying Rogue has tentacles. The Byaki, yeah. Great Bombers to 27. Still have not unlocked the Gladiator. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, quest complete. Just a money quest. Oh well. Actually, what is... Okay, so that's the ongoing one, and it's just me placing units. How many levels is this? 6. Okay. So we will reevaluate after this battle and whatever like we do now. So do we want to try this again? 30 minutes with Gallo or Divano? Yep, people are welcome to chip in if they want, which is usually the situation, Dancer. And as always, getting them to do so is like herding cats. Okay, and we've got a new thing this time. Which one didn't I have before? I think this is new. Listed weapon projectiles gain up to 3 bounces. Okay. Okay, there you go. First vote. Okay, one of the things I want to look in the options just to see if there are... No, see, there is no options as to what I can and can't have you do with Twitch. So I can't, like, choose to level myself while still having you vote for the extra. Okay, so this time I am heading to the top right because that's where the question mark was. Actually, before I do that, I should go to the merchant. Or voting. You asked to check the map, I can do that. What were you looking for on the map, Dancer? Like, the map should be the same each time. As long as you're playing on the same level, it should be the same map. No, that's okay. But it does mean that you know what to expect on there. As in... like with the rest of it, the more you do it, the better you can get at it. Are you all good? Do you know the things that you needed to know? Okay. Now... in the corner down here. Where is this merchant? That's a bunch of flying skulls. Hire a merchant. There we go. Okay. Throws a bouncing projectile. Cooldown reduces when moving. Interesting. Throws a bouncing projectile. Generates bouncing projectiles. Throws a bouncing projectile. Explodes sometimes. Or... the golden egg. Panda, you are a winner. Congratulations. And now the vendor is gone. Okay, so we're back to heading northeast. The problem with traveling is that you're not picking up the things that have been left behind. And everything that dies behind me, I'm not going back for it. Nice rosary. Getting that duplicator so we've got more projectiles. Okay, where are we? Still a long way to go. So yeah, Dancer, from the look of those boats and what I've been noticing, and I could be wrong, it does look like when it's a letter vote, the top one is good for me, the other two are bad for me. Nice. And the randomization of these things is also really interesting as well, because it means that even when you have something in mind, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can pull it off. And then you have to build differently because you've been given different options early on. Nice. So, for instance, this time we have the attract orb, which we didn't have last time. So, just thinking about it, I think that after this run, I might do a silly run. I mentioned earlier that there are ways to edit the game so that you can have different things in effect. Snippet, welcome in. How are you doing? You've joined us for effectively random runs of Vampire Survivors. Luck boost, Ghost Swarm times 10 or a shooting star? Snippet, I'm glad to hear that you're good. Oh, we've hit 5 minutes. 5 minutes is when you get that plant ring. Gold! I like gold! Pet, Stalker, or Shooting Star? I'm wondering if Shooting Star is when it gives me the exclamation marks and then things fall from the sky, like, you know, the explosive marks happen. Or if that's something else entirely. Like that! Yep, that was Shooting Star, apparently. Oh, Laurel. How are we doing? Still got a long way to go. Okay. Pet, generic swarm, or summon knight. That was pet? How was that pet? In what world was that a pet? Wow, they're not really giving us many damage options, are they? Gold Fever, Polter Roulette, or Jelly Swarm? Yep, still a ways. Gold Fever. There we go. More weapon, more damage. We need to be able to actually kill things. Your desk is an utter mess. Just because of all the documents that you're trying to sort through? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that can be a hassle. Oh, we got a cross. So the cross fires in the way that I'm facing, a little way, and then boomerangs back all the way to, like, who knows where. Oh no, it goes for the nearest person and then boomerangs the other way. I had forgotten. I thought it was in the direction that I'm facing. How are we doing? I'm going past it. Also, I want the rosary that dropped here because that was very worthwhile. I think that if I don't pick up those chests, we're gonna die. Need the extra. Even though I'd like to leave them for later. A triple is nice. Triple is helpful. Now where? Just over to the west. We're looking for something out of place. Ooh, nicely done. Rosaries are helpful. Hey, there it is. Oh god. Oh god, it's the coffin. This is probably not good. Especially since it combined with the 10-minute mark. Handy. Hey, the other pistol. Or cross. Oh, that'll help. Clear out a bunch of these things, get some more level. Gold fever. Oh, you picked up the cat? Okay. Now we have all the tiny mews going on. Okay, so I can't activate the coffin until we defeat all the skeletons guarding it, which is going to be painful. Hey, more card. We've got... Oh, no. Okay, so our build is a mess. We've got nothing that goes together. There are three of us. That's a thing, yes. Just looking at it, I guess we'll take this. Like, just have a look at the grimoire. So we've got the heart, but not the whip. We've got the wand, but not the book. The bracer, but not the knife. Hey, at least we have this combo, so we can get that. And these two are on the level. Yeah, Shaman? What's going on? See you next stream. No worries, Shaman. You take care. Thank you for hanging out. But on the plus side, we do seem to be doing some level of damage because we are clearing out some of these skeletons. And we're not dying, which is always nice. Oh, well done. The music has changed. That's interesting. I'm kind of hoping for the candy boxes. Ooh. See, we're only 12 minutes into the run. And there's only 5 minutes left until the battle, which takes half an hour. Tells you how long the votes are actually adding to each of these runs. I like how, now that we've got cats, the XP shower for leveling is now cats. Okay, let's have a look at what we've left behind. So there is a chest down here. We don't have... we should head south and pick up that red thing. Okay. Except that there are werewolves in the way. There was pet. I have such a hard time seeing the things that are on the screen. Why I keep checking the map. To be like, it's about here. That thing that I'm looking for, it's kind of here. Maybe I need to be a bit over. Oh, the cats are fighting. Oh, I picked them up. Okay. Now, from memory, the cats can also pick things up for me and bring them over to me. I don't remember the details of how that works, but I think it's a thing that they do. And thank you very much for spending time with us. I hope that you do actually get sleep. The paperwork's a bit nightmarish, Dancer. Yeah, it's back to that whole thing of the system being designed for a very different mindset. You've got a legal system that doesn't expect the average person to be able to interact with it, and needs to be very specific because there are people who try to exploit it. That whole annoying thing of the spirit of the law doesn't matter, it's all about the letter. So if it says one thing, even if that doesn't make sense, it's what it says, so that's what it is. No, that's not what I want. Oh, we haven't maxed out the cross yet, that's why. The cross is the only thing that we have the ability to evolve. Cats do seem to be doing some work, though. A candy box. Cool boys, welcome in. How you doing? It's really kind of interesting doing this because, again, a lot of the time I'm just sitting here waiting. It's very strange to me to be the person that is streaming and also just kind of sitting here not doing a lot. Okay, it says candy box. There is a candy box somewhere. There it is. Okay, so before I do that, I could get the other pistol, but we don't have the Pegasus. We're getting weapons. So have a look. What do we got? Can't get the empty tome. Could get the dagger, but I don't really like the dagger. Get the garlic. We haven't seen the garlic. Santa water. We've seen the lightning. Could get the Santa water. People haven't seen that either. Dancer, we're picking weapons. That's an accessory. Like, that's a passive item. We can't get that. There are a few things that use multiple weapons, but for the most part, it's weapon and passive. Yeah, if you want us to do the water, we can do the water. There we go. You now have Santa water. The Santa water is probably stronger than the garlic. It's just that the garlic kind of works with being invulnerable. Curious what's going to happen because of getting that coffin. So if we keep getting the Santa water, that's something that we can evolve. We've got the cross now, so I can pick up the chest. Evolve that. Nice. There we go. Now we've got swords. And yeah, focusing on the water means that we'll be able to evolve it. It's not something we can do with everything. And it means that you'll get to see what it looks like when it's evolved. So those splotches that are... me pointing at the screen doesn't help. That's the Santa water. Look at the swords go all over the place. See a money bag. Now we have to rush all the way over to the other side. If we can get both of these things leveled up, then we can evolve the laurel. Everyone helping out. Love to see it. Just got that big old spirit behind us, slowly trying to track us down. It's fine. Who doesn't love having a giant, terrifying spirit following it around? Yeah, Dancer, if you want to try and evolve the cat, when the letter votes are happening, then dropping passives is probably the way to go, because we need the stone mask. So if there is a free passive option, it's not super likely that it'll pay off, but you never know. I've got to look out though for if that thing that's following me dies, because if it does, it drops a gold egg. And the pass, like the boosts are nice. They're not really noticeable, but they do add up over time. I love the orbs. The item that you pick up that is the attractor that just pulls everything towards you, so as you're walking you've just got this trail of things hitting you in the back. Ooh, the water's almost done. Wait a second, we've left... Ah, the chest's very far behind. So I think this one was too early, but I'll still grab it just in case it will let us upgrade. It did. There we go. Damage zones follows you and grows as they move. Nice rosary. See, so now the Santa water zones are moving around and growing bigger as they go. Got another gold rush. Oh, gold fever. And yeah, I'm just rushing over to the left-hand side to pick up the other half of the red things that I've forgotten the names of. The left and right something or others. Something or other left, something or other right. Ooh, nicely done. The Tuglio. I'm not surprised that I don't remember that. Okay, so everything's maxed out. Well, all of our weapons are maxed out except for the axe. But we do need the Metaglios if we're gonna evolve the Laurel. So we're already 20 minutes over when we'd normally stop. I had not anticipated how much extra time the votes would add. I'm not even trying to avoid the enemies at this point, I'm just kind of walking through them. We have a mission. I am paying attention to my health more than the enemies. You see, that took off a chunk. So when I'm getting damaged, I'll do something about it, but a lot of the time we're taking very negligible amounts of damage. Ooh, okay. Getting a bit rough. And then things like that happen, where everything freezes and I can just do as I please. So, thinking that with how much extra time all of this is taking, we might not end up doing the silly run after this. The fact that the few runs that we have done have taken 3.5 hours already is... yeah, it's interesting. Because I thought going into this it would be like, you know, runs are like half an hour, it's fine. We'll get like a whole bunch of them done. Okay. And now we have to head back. Oh, I didn't even notice that the other guy died. So there's an egg somewhere for us. Try to collect all the things that we left on the ground, coming all the way over here. I'm moving too quickly. And when we are done, I am going to figure out what to do for food. Because I had things kind of interrupt my day earlier today. Which is not bad things. Like, good things, but not things that I had planned. I hope people have been enjoying the whole food thing that we've had going on. People seem to be enjoying it. There seems to be a lot more activity just generally in the food channel than most other places, other than the fact that we are talking about a new Minecraft pack. Can we evolve anything that we've got? Yeah, Dance, I did see that. Oh, okay. There's an egg back there. I need to go back and get that. So that's the only thing that we can evolve. Patsy, you? Yeah, like, I definitely enjoyed it. You said you don't like rice noodles generally, though, so may not be your thing. But you may just enjoy trying it as something different. I don't think that we're going to be upgrading these things in time. We would need a whole bunch of levels quickly to be able to get the other side of the Metaglio left with enough levels to be able to upgrade the Laurel. I think the Gad might like it. Okay. That'd be nice. Ooh. Nice. We can finish off the Metaglio right. No, wait, that needs 9. So one more level. So I think I'll grab that. I was hoping it would have more things in it. Look at it go. We have enough for 2 more eggs already. So that did finish off the right. Now we've just got to get the left. I didn't see there was another one over here. We only need to keep one around. I really need to think about making an intro video. That's not what I wanted, but okay. Because, yeah, an intro video would be useful on a bunch of the different platforms at the moment. And would be kind of like a nice thing to have as a, hi, this is me, this is the sort of thing that you can expect. I mean, a highlights video would be better, but that's much more difficult. Where did you come from? Why is there suddenly Nasty Spirit coming for me? Oh, we found Toronto's box. Okay. Toronto's box is good except for the last level. Does like See, it's got might, projectile speed, duration, and area. So all good things. And the last level's a bunch of curse. Curse is the thing that spawns more enemies. The more curse you have, the more enemies there are. Wait a second. Yeah, there's no egg on the floor, so I don't know where that spirit went. Oh, you managed it. The Metaglio left. Okay, let's grab that chest and get the Laurel upgraded. I'm impressed. Think I killed it and got the egg already? Hard to tell. You're probably right, I just... no idea. Ooh, it's a 5. And that cloak in the middle is the upgrade. Cap incoming damage at 10, retaliates when losing. So we have a minute and a half until death spawns. They're about to go boom. Yep. What's your choice? I mean, all honesty, the curse isn't necessarily a bad thing at this point. Nice. You're using the things. I'm impressed. You may as well go for 3. Look at it. I'm not even moving. I will move because look at all the things that are on the ground. What's the bit rate? How is my bit rate doing? Does it look okay? Because I'm not dropping any frames or anything. No, get away from death. And this is the funny thing, because we have, the Laurel, they can't just kill me outright. Oh, there's... The money's healing me, that's great. We've got a second death. But too high level, I'm not going to be able to kill either of them, but... There's lots of artifacting in the center? Okay. May as well head up here. Go for that, that skull. Your numbers and the cats and stuff, yeah. I'm slowly being whittled down. Look how many deaths there are, though. We definitely did the challenge. We have surpassed the 30-minute mark. Unfortunately, the crosses don't just kill death. Those floor chickens are doing some work. Get that damage in while they're all paused. Holy heck. Okay. I did not expect them to just die. Oh. Yeah, that death you can't do anything about. It don't care. It doesn't matter, like, if you're completely invulnerable, does not care. Just, yeah. There we go. We have unlocked the bracelet now that I've already gotten its evolved form. I'm amused. 13 eggs. Okay. Yeah. That has been Vampire Survivors. Let's get this battle done. I'm gonna jump out of Vampire Survivors because we did well with an interesting build. We did. We did. Now, the true test of the stream, with only 10 friends, can we actually get through this one skull level that we've been failing at all night? Wait, where are the enemies? Are the chests the only enemies? Have they given us a pity win? That's great. Yep, there was literally only 3 enemies on the field. You have failed this so many times, we're gonna put nothing hostile there for you. Answer, you can have the gold. Okay, so that's that. Sunday, we will start off here and see if we can complete it more than one level in... Hell, we're going for 5 hours on Sunday, but almost 4 hours tonight. You know, it's unfair. We haven't been doing levels as quickly as they've been available, but still, I'm amused. Okay. So, that has been What the Friday. Vampire Survivors is a cool game. And as we've heard people say, that there is another game that's like this on my What the Friday poll. If you are interested in seeing another game that is like this, jump on my Discord, vote on that. When there are a significant number of votes for something on there, I tend to preference, that's the word, playing them. If it's within my ability, I'm happy to buy things. The only one that's on there that I haven't really actioned is Pokemon, which lots of people are interested in seeing me play, but that requires me having the console and the game and the capture card. So, you know, that's why that's been sitting there for a while. Um, Dancer, I'm glad that you're here and that you had fun being here. So yeah, tomorrow. I do not have any plans for tomorrow. That I still am keen on doing some board game stuff, so if people are around, I'd be interested. But yeah, so not tomorrow, but the next day we have stream where we're doing Stardew. As for this time next week, there is plans in the works. Assuming that things go well, we are hoping to do a co-stream between Darkwolf and I. We'll see how things pan out. I'll have a backup game just in case, but hopefully that'll go well, because, you know, doing things with friends is fun. Um, 1 a.m. is your time tomorrow, yeah. Early afternoon from memory. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna see who's available because I don't have a usual raid target for tonight. Who is on? We could go back to Beeze's place, but this time they're doing Resident Evil instead of Subnautica. I'd head over to see Ambi, who's doing some Overwatch. Not super keen on Overwatch. Flux is doing some Evoland. Evoland's fun. Fluxer might be a good choice. Let me just jump into Fluxer, see. Flux has been going for a while, but they're in the middle of things. So they're currently on an inventory screen, so I don't know if they're... I have it muted, so I don't know if they're in the middle of things or they're away or what's going on. But yeah, no, I've got a few people just... The games that they're playing are not necessarily games that I'm super keen on. Not necessarily bad games, just there are games that I like more than others. Might be ending, can't tell. Yeah. No, they are out of their inventory. Okay, let's take that as a good sign. So, here's my ending screen. Thank you all for being here. The credits are just to say a bit of extra thanks to the people who do a bit of extra. As said, we'll be back in 2 days' time for some Stardew. Hopefully I'll see you all then. But until then, take care, stay safe, and have fun!